Be ready. Change can happen in an instant. Check on the BBC Weather app.
This is BBC News. Welcome, whether you're watching here in the UK or around the globe. I'm Jane Hill. Our top stories this hour. Allies of Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu say he will delay discussions about controversial judicial overhaul to next month, following widespread anti-government protests.
I therefore declare Humza Yousaf duly elected as the Scottish National Party leader.
Humza Yousaf is succeeding Nicola Sturgeon. He becomes the new leader of the SNP, the Scottish National Party, and quite possibly Scotland's next First Minister.
The people of Scotland need independence now more than ever before, and we will be the generation that delivers independence for Scotland.
Prince Harry makes a surprise appearance at a High Court hearing in London. He's among several high-profile figures bringing a privacy case against the publisher of the Daily Mail newspaper. Hello and a very warm welcome to BBC News. We will turn our attentions just in a moment to lots that is happening in Israel and, of course, regarding the leadership of the Scottish National Party. But before we address those stories, just to bring you some breaking news coming out of the United States in the last few minutes, we are hearing of a shooting at a school in Nashville. Now, according to everything we're hearing on the Reuters news agency, among others, this is an ongoing situation. The local fire department there in Nashville. There you see the tweet, in fact, from Nashville's fire department says it is an ongoing situation with, as you can see, regrettably there, multiple patients, as that tweet puts it. Multiple victims is what some local media are saying. Now, of course, we don't know whether that is people who have simply been injured or whether it is worse than that. It is an ongoing situation, so we will very much keep you up to date. And you can see just from the way the fire department is writing its tweet there, asking parents to go to a specific address and not to go to the school itself. So this is a school in Nashville, Tennessee. Burton Hills Boulevard Covenant School. It's such early days in this. I've not even been able to look up, I'm afraid, to see whether this is a primary or a secondary school. So we don't know what age of children we're talking about here either. But of course, we will endeavour to find that out and bring that to you. But it is clearly a developing situation. So we will doubtless have more on that over the course of the hour. We'll keep an eye on that. Sadly, it appears a school shooting there in Nashville in the United States. We will get more details on that and bring those to you. But right now, of course, we will turn to the major international story here today, and it is the continuing febrile situation, really, in Israel. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will delay discussions about those proposals to change the judiciary. He'll delay discussions until next month. Now, that is according to his far-right coalition member party, Jewish Power. So that is just one group that is saying that at the moment. But if you've been following this, you will know that strike action is spreading across the country. There's been strike action, there's been mass protests in a number of cities, many thousands of people out on the streets. These pictures, in fact, from Jerusalem, I'm told this is the latest protest in favour of Benjamin Netanyahu's proposal, supporting what he wants to do. But we have seen enormous protests in a number of cities, not just here in Jerusalem. Shops, banks, hospitals have been closed. People have been walking out on strike. Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion Airport, goodness, effectively shut, really. I mean, people refusing to work, flights cancelled until further notice. Two main seaports, Haifa and Ashdod, people have stopped work there. Local councils, school holiday camps saying that they simply are not going to operate. And there's people across the political spectrum who have taken issue with these far-reaching proposals that Benjamin Netanyahu has put forward. You'll know, I'm sure, that he sacked his defence minister on Sunday because the defence minister said the judicial changes should be halted. And so we have seen protests, pro and anti, across the country, but an enormous turnout, real strength of feeling on both sides. Let's hear from our Middle East correspondent, Tom Bateman, first of all, who sent this report from Jerusalem.